Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear friend. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Hello everybody and welcome to video number 53 in my EFT series, and this one is all about celebrating your birthday. So I'll just get out of the way. There's the banner there. Happy birthday to you. I know I'm in the way, but and before we start, I would like to ask you to take responsibility for your own well-being if you decide to tap along this video. So yeah, actually when I was preparing for this video, I was thinking it's not that much more different from the video I have made for a kind of New Year's expectations of New Year's. And many of my videos, you might have noticed, follow on from each other. So as I was preparing for this video, I thought, oh, that fits in nicely with whatever goals we are setting for the new year, the goals we are setting for the next year of our own life. It's similar. So yeah, so let's just first start with just tuning in and feel what's birthday for you. If you tune in to yourself, and I just thought we do a round of tapping where we just tap on our birthday, on celebrating our birthday, and let's see what comes up for us. So if you put your hands on your heart center and take a few deep breaths, just tuning in to what it's like for you celebrating your birthday. So a few deep breaths, in and out, in and out, and once more, in and out. And just say happy birthday to me. I love to celebrate my birthday. And we start tapping at the top of the head. My birthday. I love to celebrate my birthday. I love to have friends and family with me celebrating my birthday. All this laugh on my birthday. Laugh and laughter on my birthday. I love celebrating my birthday. All this birthday fun. I love to celebrate my birthday. Okay, so it was just around to make us tune in to what it's like for you celebrating your birthday. As I was tapping, I could feel I still got my sticky chin from my breakfast. It must have been the jam still. And then I said, oh, that's bad. But I said, no, what if it's seen, you know? I said, no, it's fun. It's part of the celebration. It's part of the celebration to have lovely cakes and, you know, whatever we enjoy doing and feel happy about it. So yeah, see what came up for you. And when I did this video this time last year, I kind of had I said this is like a little virtual birthday party because we were still in the middle of the pandemic, and my hope was that by this time, in 1 year's time, that the pandemic would be gone or that things would be better. But here we are at the beginning of 2022, and we are still in this kind of state. So if if it's still difficult for you to meet up with your friends, let this be another virtual birthday party. But anyway, going back to, you know, what came up for you, you know, like, and you might be feeling, well, how did this year go? Did I achieve all my goals, and have I reached all my targets? How did things go? And be mindful of the fact that we've all been living through almost 2 years of pandemic, unusual times, so perhaps things wouldn't have gone the way we wanted it. But, you know, if I reflect about my own achievements and, you know, I think, well, have I managed to tidy up? Because I try to declutter. I'm in my 3rd year of my New Year's resolution. So that would be back from 2019, I think, when I wanted to tidy up in 1 year, but I had to say, oh no, that's too much. I'm going to do it in 5 years. So when I look at that, I think, how did it go? And I haven't done everything I wanted to do, but I'm grateful for the targets I reached. When I look at the cake, it makes me feel a little bit guilty because I wasn't always following, my healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, or even going for walks. I've been neglecting all that this year, but let's step what comes up for you. So I started with a general kind of setup for everybody, and then I'll tap on my stuff and you tap whatever comes up for you. So after all this, there is so much worry for me about celebrating my birthday, and even though I've got all these worries, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though there are so many horrible things to worry about regarding celebrating my birthday. I'm getting older, more and more wrinkles, my hair is getting more grey. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I can spiral into some unpleasant feelings around celebrating my birthday, but I remember to love and accept myself and to forgive myself, and remember that there are also many good things to celebrate and be grateful for. Okay, so at the top of your head, I have not reached all my goals. I feel guilty for wanting to celebrate my birthday when there are still so many people sick with the virus. I feel guilty for possibly eating all this cake on my own. I just have not reached my targets. I have not tidied up as much as I wanted to. I have not decluttered, so I still cannot invite friends into my home. And all this is making me feel lonely and isolated. Another year celebrating without friends and family. So I reach out for chocolate and cakes instead. I have been neglecting my healthy eating or healthy diet. I haven't been going as much for healthy walks. But I can make better choices every day. It is safe to make healthy choices every day. Okay, so tune in to how you're feeling after this round of tapping. And also, I forgot to mention it before, I would ask you, well, what is your intensity of the feeling before we started to tap? And what happened after we've done this tapping? And if there might have been many things which, you might still worry about regarding celebrating your birthday, reaching your goals and so on. And, I would recommend you tap on each of those, but only tap on them separately. So don't tap on, for example, in my case, if I want to declutter my home and it still makes me feel bad, I would tap on it separately from the feelings I have about eating chocolate and cakes. There definitely are videos on my channel. You scroll down, I've made, as I said, this is video 53, so there are other videos you can watch if if there is an issue that you doesn't, and you find that I've got it on the channel, then please find it and tap along. And also, I would also recommend you see a therapist if the issues are deeper. It's good, you can, for example, tap with a friend or with a family member, because it's always good to help get the insight and to have someone there who helps you and walks along with you. Okay, so yeah, I mean, so as I've been tapping, I'm realizing that, I'm grateful that things, for the things I've done. And, I certainly don't, after we tapped, I don't feel as bad about me wanting to celebrate my birthday. I've gone right down in the number to 1 or 2. So it's basically, I'm happy. There is, I really love to connect the laugh inside me. And actually, as I'm talking about that, the New Year's video I made some demonstration on how we connect as we are born. This is I am. This is me, who I am. And as we are kind of growing up and listening to what others are telling us, we start to worry about things, that we are not good enough, and then we put up various kind of labels or masks on ourselves. So so then it kind of goes like from this is me, and then the fears start coming up. And then on top of that, we put up all these masks because we want to pretend that, we are, we are fitting in with society, but it's not who we are. So we cover up the kind of who I am. And so I love wearing, for example, yellow, because that's a kind of healing color, and it reminds me of who I am and, who I want to do, what I want to do, rather than what others want me to do. And so yeah, you wear the color that you love, that you resonate with, that brings you healing. And as one interesting thing is that when I finished the video when I was doing the video for the New Year expectations, I said to myself, well, I don't want to hoard things anymore. I want to give this, after I've done these props, I thought, oh no, I'm going to get rid of them. But then I put them into my garden, because at this time of year, in the winter, there are not many flowers. And so I put those on top, on the grass, and they were like flowers. And then the rain went over it, and it actually, it was an art in itself, kind of creativity in itself. And the tapping will help you to connect to yourself, so you are able to allow yourself to be more creative, and that helps you to connect who you are and to discover your goals. And so now what we could do is we could just tap on whatever you want to, welcome into your life. You can kind of, if you can imagine, if you say, oh, it's cold, you can imagine the sun, you can imagine the beach, whatever you love doing. And you can also tap on bring it into yourself. And one other thing you can also tap with positive affirmation, which help you, make you happy and alive, and help you to celebrate your birthday. And so there's a kind of from a poem from D. Simon, and you can tap along to those. So I'll just round up this with tapping, just tuning in, put your hand on your heart center, and think what it is that you really would like to attract into your life. And for me, I just want to feel the sun. There is a little bit of sun, but it's hiding behind the clouds. So if the sun isn't there, I like to imagine the sun. I feel the sun on my skin warming me up, and I feel the waves of the sea as well, because I love the beach. So you can tap whatever it is that you love. So I love the sun, the rays of the sun. Feel the sun rays on my body, warming me up, bringing a smile to my face, and helping me to put me in the celebration spirit of my birthday. So may light always surround you, hope kindle and rebound you. May your hurts turn to healing, your heart embrace feeling. May wounds become wisdom, every kindness a prism. May laughter infect you, may goodness inspire you, inspire your deepest desires through all that you reach for. May your arms never tire, and love and accept yourself and your birthday, all the celebrations. So as I said, that was just a poem from the Simon to Step Along. So anything which lifts you up, just step along, because that will help you with the energy. And before we round up, I'll just say something interesting. My husband died just 1 year after my birthday, and sorry, did I say it right? My husband died 1 week after my birthday, so I always remember him. And recently I was looking at a photo of him I didn't know I had. It was a photo with him being happy with a cat, a ginger cat we called Mahala, who used to come and visit us. And that brought such a smile to my face, because, you know, like, oh, I love that. I didn't know I had that photo. So remembering the favorite cat and my husband, you know, I felt so happy at that time. And you know what? I have this jumper for Christmas. And I don't wear it too much because there are these batteries and I can't wash it. So it's not recommended to be washed. And just as I saw, just as I was watching at the photo of my husband, I was looking at this jumper, and you know, these lights came on just by themselves. I said to myself, that's weird. And so I went to have a look, and I tried to turn it off. Actually, I was putting it on at that time, and I turned it off, and it wouldn't want to do it. And I thought, well, there's not much I can do. I just had to let it go. And it was about 10 minutes these lights were on. Then I turned them off. After about 10 minutes, I managed to turn these lights off. But then I realized it was just my husband. He just must have, you know, his spirit must have turned on the lights. Because that reminded me of a time, a couple of years after he died, our lights were coming on, and when my sons woke up in the morning, they would say to me, did I leave the lights on? Because I'm usually the last one to go to bed. I said, no, I always make sure I turn them off. And then the lights would turn themselves on or off, even when we were awake. And then I said, that's weird. There's no fault with the electric lights or anything. So what is going on? And then I started to realize it was my husband trying to, to put these lights on. And then, yeah, he did manage somehow to put these lights on as well. It was very weird. But anyway, so little things, which I enjoy and celebrate and love. So I would once again like to wish you a very happy birthday and enjoy the celebrations. Bye now.